On May 30th, 2023, 32-year-old Chad Murdoch of Cincinnati stole one of the least subtle getaway vehicles imaginable, a bright yellow school bus in Hamilton County, Ohio. State police and sheriff's deputies spotted it quickly because a full-size school bus is not exactly easy to hide. But stopping it was another problem. Officers could not safely ram it or use a standard pit maneuver, so they stayed behind him and waited for a safer opening. Murdoch eventually drove the bus off-road. Cutting through a cemetery before coming to a stop in the middle of a rural Ohio farm. He was arrested and charged with criminal recklessness, resisting law enforcement, and theft of the bus. Along the way, he also damaged multiple police vehicles and caused significant property damage. Arkansas State Trooper Jacob Price received a call about a suspicious Camaro and boxed it in for a stop. But instead of pulling over, the driver hit the gas.
Coming this way. Yep, coming this way. Right there. Let's see. He might be fixing the road. This is the Camaro. 019 X-ray freight robber. Put your hands out of the car.
The Camaro reached around 130 miles per hour and quickly pulled away from Price's cruiser. For several minutes, the car disappeared completely. Price nearly caught back up near a gas station, but the suspect took off again. this time pushing the Camaro to around 150 miles per hour on a dark road lit only by headlights. At about the 10-minute mark, Price finally closed the gap. When the opportunity appeared, he ended the pursuit.
Let me see your hand. Put your hands up higher.
The driver's name was never released, but expired or fake tags appeared to be the reason for the original stop. He was arrested and likely faced fleeing, resisting arrest, and multiple traffic charges.
You understand me? Put your hands on the car. Put your hands on the car. Put your hands behind your back.
Lieutenant Edward Schillig of the Franklin County Sheriff's Office was patrolling Route 33 near the Fairfield line when he spotted a speeding 2011 Chevrolet Cruze. He began pursuing the car, and officers ahead deployed spike strips.
Sorry, I can see him coming up on you right now. Alright, you got spike. We're still...
The driver hit them, but still refused to stop. Moments later, the car left the highway onto Hamilton Road, completely out of control. That is where it struck 61-year-old Arthur the 50th. Smith III, an innocent bystander who had no idea a police chase was happening nearby. Arthur fought for his life in the hospital for months before dying from his injuries. The driver was 16-year-old Ramadan Muradi. 4 passengers were also inside, all between 12 and 16 years old. The group had stolen the car, along with dozens of credit cards, and were reportedly heading to Florida. In juvenile court, the passengers received probation, a fine, and community service. Ramadan pleaded guilty to vehicular homicide and was sentenced to 10.5 years in prison. Arkansas State Trooper Caleb Peavehouse spotted a black Corvette traveling around 100 miles per hour and sped up to follow it. He also noticed an illegal license plate cover, but still managed to read the tag and call it in.
It's a silver Corvette. It's got a Oklahoma tip tag. I think it's 265-3 Union 81.
Once the driver realized police had the plate, they made a different decision: see how fast the Corvette could go.
Good. I'm going to circle K here on 271.
Give me 21 when we get the train.
Eastbound on 0. I'm going to go Greenwood.
Okay, 40 pound 0.
Traffic. I've still got him inside, so he's going probably 140 bucks.
The car launched over a hill and vanished from view. Peavehouse estimated it was moving at around 140 miles per hour or more. He kept searching, and other officers joined off camera, but the video ends before the Corvette is found. The tag was a temporary Oklahoma plate, meaning it may have been fake or swapped. For once, the Corvette got away.
People pointing to get it south. If I can get a unit up to 549, we might cut him off.
Officers in West Allis, Wisconsin, spotted a recently stolen red Kia SUV and attempted to stop it.
In pursuit, east on Orchard. Turn your sirens on, sirens on.
The driver took off, leading police on a 3.5-mile pursuit through red lights, stop signs, and busy intersections. Officers slowed at each crossing to check for traffic, while the suspects pushed the stolen Kia harder and harder.
South 160. Speeds are only like 50 right now, crossing Landville. Watch due diligence here. Whoa, 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 whoa! Watch. Passing Mitchell. Keep going. Coming up to the red at Burnham here. Speeds are 60, signaling to go east. No, continuing south. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Go, go, go. Coming up to Beloit. Speeds aren't that bad. 60 here at 60. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Going through the Walgreens parking lot here. Go. Driving through the Walgreens parking lot here. Coming up to, I think, going to be 61 northbound from Oklahoma. The car's smoking pretty good here. Speeds are still only like 50, going northbound at 61, coming back up to Cleveland. Slow down for the stop. Slow down for the stop. Just past Stack. 61 and Stack, northbound. Speeds are still only 50 here. It's smoking a little bit. No traffic here. No pedestrians that I see. Slow down for the top. Go, go, go. just past Montana, coming back up to Cleveland here, going west.
At one point, officers could hear over the radio that the vehicle was smoking. Then the Kia caught fire. Even with flames coming from under the hood, the suspects kept driving until the car finally gave out.
702, I'm behind it.
When police moved in, they discovered the driver was only 14 years old. His two passengers were 15. All three were from Milwaukee, about 6.5 miles away, and the case was sent to the Milwaukee County District Attorney's Office. A Coles loss prevention officer spotted 29-year-old Lil Cherry Gallion and 27-year-old Robert Hill filling carts with more than $2,300 worth of merchandise. This was not normal shopping. Lil Cherry ran to a waiting SUV, but the getaway immediately fell apart. In the mall parking lot, the suspects somehow crashed into themselves, turning the escape into a demolition derby. Even with 4 flat tires and heavy damage, Hill kept driving on the wrong side of the road before eventually bailing on foot. He was caught after a short chase. Lil Cherry stayed with the SUV and was arrested at the crash scene, still holding the stolen merchandise. Hill pleaded guilty and received 2 years in prison. Lil Cherry pleaded guilty and received 1 year of probation. Arkansas trooper Dakota Davis began the new year on his very first shift by joining a pursuit already underway on Route 167. He caught up with other officers and took the lead as the suspect's pickup truck raced down I-440 at more than 115 miles per hour. Davis moved into position for a pit maneuver but had to back off because of traffic. Then the chase ended in a way no one expected. The driver tried to blow through a stop sign, but the sign stopped him cold. His name was never released, and police never confirmed why he ran. The strangest part was that his hazard lights appeared to be on the entire time. Arkansas State Trooper Nathan Williams spotted 2 Dodge Challenger SRTs and a Mustang GT tearing down the highway at night, almost certainly racing. With 3 cars and only 1 trooper, stopping them all was impossible. So Williams stayed back in the darkness, waiting until he could read their plates. The black Mustang eventually pulled over. The white Challenger did not. Even with Williams pushing his cruiser to around 140 miles per hour, the Challenger disappeared into the night, but the plate gave officers a lead. Police later tracked the car to a nearby apartment complex, where Williams arrived with several officers ready to confront the driver and impound the vehicle. In Arkansas, street racing is a Class A misdemeanor carrying up to a year in jail and a $2,500 fine. Georgia State Police spotted a stolen van with fake plates leaving Savannah. Trooper Williams activated his lights, and the driver, Melinda Flakes, took off. Her getaway vehicle was not exactly built for speed. It was a slow, heavy paint van. Flakes already had a history with police. Back in 2011, when she was 17, she was caught sneaking out of the window of a police cruiser. Years later, she had apparently moved on to stolen vehicles. Troopers eventually stopped the van and arrested her. A burned glass pipe was found inside, and she was charged with driving under the influence of banned substances. She was also taken to the hospital for minor injuries. Four months later, Trooper Williams arrested her again, this time after she stole and crashed a silver Honda Accord. Flagler County Commissioner Joe Mullins was clocked doing 92 miles per hour in a bright red Ferrari on a Florida highway. The officer pulled him over without knowing who he was, until Mullins made sure she did.
Super Harbor Island. Where's that subject? Got you at 92 miles an hour. Man, that was almost bad, dude.
I know. I didn't realize how.
All right. You got your license, registration, insurance real quick? I'll get you out of here in a few minutes, okay? Okay. You got your...
When she explained he was getting a citation instead of a warning, Mullins reportedly responded, "I run the county." He still received the ticket. It was not his first speeding stop in a luxury vehicle, and it was not the first time he appeared to suggest that his position should earn him special treatment.
That being said, it's going to be payable within 30 days. 3 ways to take care of it. I'm sorry? You run the county? Okay, but I just have to explain your options. I don't want any miscommunications, so I just have to explain them, okay? Option 1, pay it, 3 points on the license. Option number 2, I've highlighted them all for you. Take the basic driver improvement course, it'll actually take the points off the license as long as you take it prior to... all right, man. Yes, sir, you're free to go.
Body cam footage from Georgia captured a terrifying crash on the highway. A car drove straight up the ramp of a tow truck and launched into the air before coming down onto another vehicle. The driver, a 21-year-old woman, somehow survived, but she was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Police pointed to Georgia's move-over law, which requires drivers to change lanes when emergency vehicles are stopped on the shoulder. Failing to move over played a direct role in the crash.